Police officers. Which criminal truly impressed you with their skills? This graffiti artist in our downtown district went by Ghost, and for 3 years straight he tagged every major landmark, bridge, and government building in the city. What made him legendary wasn't just his artwork, but how he always seemed to know exactly when and where we'd be patrolling. This guy made us look like amateurs night after night. We tried everything to catch this phantom. We installed motion-activated cameras on every building he'd hit, but he'd somehow disable them without triggering backup systems. We posted undercover officers at his usual spots for weeks, but he'd never show up those nights. We tracked paint purchases at every art store in a 50-mile radius and followed suspicious buyers for months, but Ghost always had fresh supplies. The most infuriating part was his timing. He'd hit the courthouse steps the night before major trials, tagged the mayor's office during city council week, and somehow managed to spray paint a massive mural on our own police station during the chief's retirement party while we were all inside celebrating. The audacity was unreal, but we had to admit this guy had serious skills. We brought in the FBI's behavioral analysis unit, who concluded he likely had inside knowledge of our patrol schedules and possibly law enforcement training. The psychological profile suggested someone with intimate knowledge of police procedures and internal communications. That's when Captain Rodriguez got the breakthrough idea to create fake patrol schedules and only share different versions with different groups of officers. For 2 weeks, we fed carefully crafted false information to different shifts and departments. Wednesday night's fake schedule had downtown completely clear from 2:04 a.m., with all units supposedly responding to a training exercise across town. Thursday morning, we found Ghost's biggest masterpiece yet, covering the entire federal building. Rodriguez compared all the schedules. Only one group had been told downtown would be empty that specific night: the administrative staff. We were looking for someone with schedule access, but who wouldn't be on patrol themselves. That narrowed it down to maybe 8 people total. Rodriguez set the ultimate trap. He created a fake emergency requiring all units to respond to the industrial district at 3 a.m., but only told admin staff it was actually a training drill. If Ghost showed up anywhere that night, we'd know our leak was in administration. 3 a.m. arrives, all units staged in industrial, and Rodriguez gets the radio call he'd been waiting 3 years for. Ghost hit the mayor's office again. We raced back downtown, surrounded the building, and for the first time caught him red-handed in the alley. Black hoodie, professional paint cans, stencils laid out like a crime scene. Rodriguez approaches, pulls off the hood, and immediately starts laughing uncontrollably. It's his own 16-year-old son, Miguel. Turns out the kid had been listening to his dad's work halls every night at dinner for years, memorizing patrol schedules while pretending to do homework. The inside law enforcement training the FBI mentioned, Miguel had been studying police procedures and radio codes his whole life just by living with his father. The kicker? Miguel explained he was building an art portfolio for early admission to California Institute of the Arts and figured if he could evade the entire police force for years while creating public art, it would prove he was serious about his craft. The admissions officer called it the most unconventional application they'd ever received. Rodriguez never pressed charges. Miguel got accepted with a full scholarship, and his final piece honoring fallen officers still hangs in our station lobby today.